I have something to tell you in secret. I have always considered you to have a very gentle temperament, and you've always been very dear to me.
Well, I'm much blessed by such paternal love.
Very well said. Now, in order to deserve my love, your only desire should be to please me.
Well, that's the very thing in which I take most pride.
Very good. Now, what do you think of our guest, Tartuffe?
What do I think?
Yes, you. Now, take care how you answer.
Well, I'll say anything about him that you wish.
That's obediently said. So then, tell me, daughter, that he touches your heart, and that it would be wonderful if I chose him to be your husband. Well?
What?
What?
How was that?
Was what?
Did I misunderstand?
How so?
Who is it, Father, that you want me to marry?
Oh, well, Tartuffe. But it is enough for you to know that I have decided on it.
What? Father, you want
Yes, daughter! I firmly intend to unite Tartuffe to my family through your marriage. He will be your husband, I have decided on that. And since you love me... Oh... What are you doing here?
Truthfully, I don't know whether it was a rumor set in motion, but I've been told the news of this marriage, and I treated it like sheer nonsense.
Is the subject unbelievable?
So much so, sir, that I don't even believe it when you say it.
I know well how to make you believe it.
Sure, you're just joking.
What I am saying precisely what is to take place.
Fiddlesticks.
What I say is true.
Oh, come now. Don't believe your father. He's teasing.
What now? I tell you I'm no teasing.
All right. So we believe you. But you're so crazy.
Listen here. You've taken certain liberties in this household that I don't like at all, my good.
Sir, let's talk without getting angry. I beg of you. What do you gain from such a match? For what reason should you, with all your money, go and choose a beggar for a
Be
son-in-law?
quiet. If he has nothing, you should know that that's precisely why he is to be revered. His poverty is without a doubt an honest poverty, since he lacks concern for worldly things and powerfully attaches himself to eternal things. Now, I will aid him in recovering his property, and no matter how he looks, he really is a man of gentle and aristocratic birth.
A man who boasts so much about his name and his birth isn't normally one who embraces the purity of a holy life. Oh, but this speech is offending you. The intention to live like an honest married woman depends greatly on the quality of husband she is given. It's very difficult to stay faithful to certain husbands cut from a certain pattern. And a man who gives his daughter a man she hates is responsible to heaven for the faults she may commit. Just think of the dangers this plan is letting you in for.
Come now, daughter. Enough of this nonsense. I know what you need. I'm your father. I had given my word to Valet about you, but besides hearing that he's prone to gambling, I also suspect him of being a little irreligious. I never see him going to church.
Do you expect him to run into church at your prescribed hour like those who go merely to be seen?
I'm not asking your opinion on the subject. Finally, daughter, Tartuffe is on the best possible terms with heaven, and that is well second to to no other. The marriage will satisfy your desire for every good thing, and you'll never find yourself in some annoying argument. And you'll make of him anything you like.
She'll make a couple of him, I assure you.
Well, what a thing to say!
Well, I say he's got the look of one. And the star he was born under, sir, is more powerful than all the virtue your daughter may possess.
Stop sticking your nose into things that don't concern you.
I speak of it, sir, only in your own interest.
You take it too much to heart. Now keep still.
But if we didn't love...
I don't want to be loved.
Well, I want to love you, sir, in spite of your sex. I can't stand to see you become a laughing stock.
Oh, will you keep still?
My conscience won't let you make a match like that.
Shut up, you snake, with your impudent face. I ought to give you one more.
Ah, so you're pious and you fly into a rage.
Yes, my blood boils over at some stupid talk. Now, I firmly forbid you to say another word.
Fine, but though I'm not saying a word, I'm thinking pretty hard.
Think all you like, but make every effort not to talk to me about it, or I shall be forced to... Enough. Like a sober-minded man, I have weighed everything maturely.
I'm bursting because I can't talk.
Even though he's not a fashionable youngster, Tartuffe is such that even if you had...
Oh, yes, he's a handsome one.
Even if you had no desire for all his other gifts, he
Oh, yes, she's well provided for. If I were in her shoes, no man, I assure you, would marry me by force and get away with it. Soon after the ceremony, I'd show him a woman always has some kind of revenge up her sleeve.
And so, you won't listen to a word I say.
What are you complaining about? I'm not talking to you.
Then what are you doing?
I'm talking to myself.
Very good. To punish her extreme insolence, I shall have to show her the back of my hand. Daughter, you ought to accept my plan. Believe that the husband that I have chosen for you... Why aren't you talking to yourself?
Because I have nothing to say to myself.
Just one more word.
I don't feel like it.
Sure, I was watching and waiting.
I'm not such a fool, I can assure you.
Finally, daughter, you must obey me and wholeheartedly agree with my choice.
I would certainly refuse to take a husband like that. Remember, we love...
Daughter, that is a plague you have in your company, and I couldn't be with her a second longer without committing a sin. I find myself incapable of continuing right now. Her insolent talk has got me all up in a rage, and I need to get some fresh air to calm down. I swear I'm going to kill you one day.